to Flat Creek Digital. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to bleach, basically just kind of your normal bleaching technique, but I'm going to show you how I bleach my sleeves. And then later in the video, I'll show you how I sublimate my sleeves. I had somebody ask for a video of how I get my image on the t-shirt, so I want to do that too. But we're going to get started with it. I got all my supplies here. I have my flour to trace my image, and my glass of bleach. I have that as well. And I have my butcher paper that I have traced in the same size of my image that's going to go on the shirt. Most of the time I just use the image. I'll bring it out here and trace it. But I already had this little piece, so I'm just reusing it. And it's basically just a square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up my image center with the shirt. And what I'm doing is I'm doing the 3 finger lengths from the collar. And that's where I'm going to be placing my image. And just make sure it's center. You know, check the distance from, that's kind of what I normally do, is check the distance from the bottom of the sleeves here. And just try to get it pretty well straight. Alright, and I'm going to get my flour and we're going to trace the image. And just throw it around, give you a general idea of where you want your bleach. This is a Gildan brand in the Heather Orange. Bleaches very well. I believe it's the 6400 brand in the Gildan. Alright, you just take your image off once you got it traced. And you're going to get your little glass or whatever you have filled with your bleach. And I use this brush here, I like this one. And just start tracing your image. Or not tracing, but bleaching your outline. And like I said before in my other videos, you could spray this. I just like how this looks. I have heard that there's, you know, I think it's a ZEP bottle, like a bleach resistant bottle, that's really good for spraying. I think a lot of people use the Febreze bottles for spraying. Just try to hold the shirt so I can keep starting to fold up on me. And then just start, once you get your outline, just start filling it in. It's getting a little bit cooler here in Georgia. Let me know what the weather is like where you're from. It's starting to feel good here. Finally starting to feel like fall. Gotten plenty of orders for this shirt here with the sleeves done. You just start filling it in. I had no bugs out here today, which is nice. I love bugs. This heather orange, it bleaches really well. I mean, it turns pretty quick too. I think that's good. You can always come back and hit some spots if they don't look like they're starting to bleach very well. Alright, and what I'm going to do is, before I do my splatters, I'm going to go in and do the sleeves first because it takes a little bit of time. So let's get started with that. You don't need the flour anymore. I'm going to get that out of the way. Alright, and I hope you can see this in the video. What I do with my sleeves now, to keep from the bleach bleeding over so much, beyond the seam, I try to go in and wipe off some of the excess bleach. I might have done a little bit too much. And then just do an outline at my seam. It seems to help it not bleed over as much. You still may get some. I just try to wipe off and do like a very thin bleaching right there at the seam. Just seems to help. I mean, it's not going to stop it every time, but it does seem like it does a lot better. And then just start painting it in. Or if you had your spray bottle, you would be spraying it. I have a lot of people ask how I get my shirts so white, and I really think it's just because I don't use that much bleach. You know, I'm doing it very, very lightly with the paintbrush. And I really think that helps with it just being able to dry and bleach very white in the sun. Just try to get all of it. I don't know if you can see Dean over there, my little bleaching buddy. Okay, I think I got most of it. It's not very sunny out here today. I'm hoping it does pretty good. We got a little bit of overcast. Alright, now I'm going to go to the other side. Same thing. Wipe off some of your excess bleach. Not excess, but excess. Can't even say it. And just bleach along that seam. Just wiping it off. Just to keep it from bleeding over. It's not that big of a deal if it does bleed over. I just like trying to at least get that clean line. And then just start filling it in. Takes a little bit of time. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of these. People seem to really love this this shirt with the design on there that I made. Just try to get all those little spots. Alright, think that's good. Now I'm going to go to doing the splatters, and what I do is I just use my paintbrush and I just start throwing it around. And go up and down. If you want some little longer streaks in there, you can kind of almost throw it at an angle. I like to try and get some spots around where I did my little bleach square for my center image, just to blend it in a little bit. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but just so you can kind of, it'll, I don't know, it just looks a little bit better and blends in. And just toss it around. Kind of step back, take a look at it, see if you need any more spots. Alright, I think that is good. Try to see if I see any spots on my sleeves that I need to hit again. It doesn't have to be perfect on the sleeves because my image is going to cover up a lot of that. But just go back and kind of hit some spots. Okay? I think that's good. Alright, we're going to let this sit, and then I'll flip it over and we'll do the back. Probably about 15 minutes or so, and it should get as white as I want it. Oh, I see a spot. Just go back and hit those spots. It's a little overcast, so it may take a little bit longer, but hopefully not. And I'll come back and we'll do the back. Okay guys, it's been about 15 minutes or so, and it has gotten as white as I want it to. So I'm going to spray it down with some peroxide to kind of stop the bleaching process, so we can flip it over and do the back. Running out of peroxide, I need to fill it up again. I buy the big old bottles of peroxide from Costco or Sam's Club, whatever's closest to you. And I just keep refilling these little spray bottles. I think I got this one. It says Walgreens is where I got this one from, but I think they have them at like Dollar General. You could probably buy them online. And I just keep refilling them. And I need to refill this one. Okay. So what we're going to do is just flip it over, and we'll do the same process. Start with the sleeves, and then come back and do the little splatters on the back. I'll try to get it leveled up for y'all so you can see. Okay. Again, same process. Wipe off some of the excess bleach, and then just start going along your seam. I don't know if I mentioned, but I got the lid inside of my shirt. I always use a little lids from the plastic bins. This worked really good. What is it, Charlotte? I don't know if y'all saw it earlier, but that's Charlotte. Good old Charlotte behind me a while ago. Charlotte and Dean, my little bleaching buddies when I'm out here. Charlotte just showed up one day. And she's been a really great dog. Just bleach these sleeves. ladies, make sure you wear gloves. I'm trying my best not to get any bleach on my hands, so I don't have them on. And I'm just doing this one. I only had one order for this shirt today, so. If you like any of the shirts that you see, like the one I have on, I have them in my Etsy shop, the Flat Creek shop on Etsy. Also sell the designs. That's at Flat Creek Digital on Etsy. Again, just wipe off the bleach and then go to your seam. And I just try to do that so it doesn't bleed over that much across the seam. More of a clean look. And like I said, it don't work 100% of the time, but I feel like if you don't do that, it tends to bleed a lot over the seam. Okay, I think that's good. And then we're going to come back and just do our splatters. Like I said, I just use my brush for the splatters. Charlotte, what you doing, girl? Just try to get these little spots. I think that's good. Always you can re-hit some of the spots that you think you might have missed. And I think that is good. Might stick, take a step back, look at it, see if you think you need some more spots on it. I think that is good. So we're gonna let that sit. Sun is coming out some, so maybe it won't take as long this time. All right, we'll come back once this has sit and processed and turned as white as we want. Okay guys, it's been probably about maybe 10 minutes or so. Didn't take quite as long because the sun's actually starting to come back out. But now that we have got it as white as we want it now on the back, we'll spray it down with peroxide. Get that bleaching to stop, and +2, it'll help it when you throw it in the wash. Some people do like a peroxide bath with some water and peroxide. Really need to fill this thing back up. But I don't do that. I just try to spray it down really good with the peroxide. And when I go to bring it into the house to throw it in the wash, I'll try to keep it level. That way I don't have no runs. And basically what I'll do is I keep the lid in, carry it in long-wise like this into the house, and then take it out, take the lid out, and then throw it in the wash. I'll try to throw just maybe a little bit of detergent in there with it, not much, just to help with the bleach smell some, or the peroxide too. Alright, now that we got that, like I said, I'm going to carry it into the house and throw it in the wash, and I'll be back. I may make 2 different videos. I may make a video of the whole sublimating process, so watch out for that if I do that, or I may just make one big video and include it all together. But either way, you may see just the shirt with all the images on the sleeves and the front. So just keep an eye out, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Okay guys, this is how the shirt came out. Super cute. I think I'm gonna make me a shirt that says super cute on it. I say that a lot, but this is how the sleeves came out. Just a tad bit of bleeding over, but I really do think it helps when you kind of dab off the paintbrush. Sleeves turned out awesome. There's the back side. This turned out super cute. Make sure y'all please like and subscribe. Just, you know, any comments, any other videos y'all would like. I hope this helps y'all. There's the other sleeve. Just did a little bit of bleeding. Not much at all on the back. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.